Hey guys, Bearded Beast of Duloc sporting the old Green Lantern shirt. The topic for this video is natural strength standards. Dear Bearded Beast of Duloc, what is strong for a natural lifter? What is strong for a natural lifter? I'm sure you've seen a bazillion YouTube videos of guys benching 700 pounds against boards, or guys deep squatting 1,000 pounds at meets, and it's enough to make you feel like a complete wimp. So I wanted to address that topic because sometimes in the world of performance enhancing drugs and powerlifting gear, what is strong naturally gets lost. So let me, before I dive into that topic, let me explain a little bit about powerlifting gear, performance enhancers, that sort of thing. Understand this is not meant to be critical of any geared lifters. I have a ton of geared lifters that are my friends, and I have no issue whatsoever with whatever people want to do. I just want to explain to you guys what the difference is. These guys that are doing the 700-800 pound benches and 1,000 pound squats are using kids, something called a single and double ply shirt or bench shirt or squat suit. It makes it hard to get depth. It's like recoiling a spring, so it adds poundage to the lifts. I tried a single ply broken in bench shirt once, and I was unable to get 500 pounds even to my chest. So it added, over 100. I don't know what it would take to get to my chest. Maybe 100 or maybe 550 pounds. But it takes a lot of weight, and a lot of skill even to get those things to your chest. So, point being, they can add a lot of weight to a lifter's total, but it still requires a lot of skill. It's not like you just walk into the gym, toss on a bench shirt or a squat suit, and you're immediately able to squat hundreds or bench hundreds more than you do now. So with that said, when you look at these numbers, you have to take into consideration that they're using training gear, which assists with those totals greatly. Squats can be 300-400 pounds, bench several hundred pounds as well. So deadlifts are different. Deadlifts, the guys can't really squeeze out a lot out of the deadlift suits. Now that covers the topic of squat suits and bench shirts. Anabolic steroids and other chemical, bonus chemicals like human growth hormone and insulin and all that other kind of stuff people run. It can add a good amount to your lifts. Obviously, kids, if you look at the powerlifting, the top powerlifters of all time in the raw end of the sport, or you look at the numbers, just a purely number standpoint, you see nearly 90 guys that have put up a raw 2,000 pound total. About 90 guys have put up a raw 2,000 pound total. Now, if you look at the records of federations that are known to test, that are known to drug test, like the, I'm not going to name names here, but I've done my own research. You can do your own research too. But I've researched 4 or 5 different federations that, powerlifting federations that actually drug test kids, and I only found one lifter in the history of the sport in a strictly drug tested federation that hit a 2,000 pound total. So, in the natural realm, tested realm, you have one guy that hit a 2,000 pound total in the history of the sport. That my research found could be a little off, but that's a good ballpark, kids. One. In the unnatural realm, you have nearly 90 guys that have hit a 2,000 pound total, and the top guy is around 2,400. So you see about a 400 pound difference between the top guy in enhanced and the top guy in natural. So draw your own conclusions, but there is a definite advantage for taking performance enhancing drugs, and I'm not condoning them, kids. I'm merely giving you the facts. So the point we have arrived at, the question we have arrived at is, what is strong for a natural? Here's my standards. If you can get to, as a man, if you can get to a 200-pound bench press, a 300-pound squat, and a 400-pound deadlift, you are strong. Now that's not Herculean strong, that's not beast strong, but that's stronger than 95% of guys roaming the earth will ever get. And that's a decent amount of strength. It's nothing to bat an eye at. But I still consider that beginner strength in the realm of weight training. But if you can get to a 2, 3, 4 on those lifts, I consider you strong, stronger than most men walking the earth. Now, a good goal I want to set for the natural lifter, whether your goal is muscle building or strength building, is to get your 3 lift totals up to about a 300-pound bench press, 400-pound squat, and about a 475 to 500-pound deadlift. That's about a 3, 4, 5 level on those lifts. In and of themselves, they're just paper goals. They're nothing. There's nothing magical about these numbers, but they are, if you want to build, a good amount of muscle mass, you really want to focus on progressing in the hypertrophy range, kids. The hypertrophy range. The 5 to 12 reps per set. If you're looking to muscle build, 5 to 12 reps per set, and you want to progress and build your strength in those hypertrophy ranges, kids, till you get to about a 300 bench, 400 squat, and 500-ish deadlift. And those levels, guys, will be stronger than 99% of men roaming the earth. Above that, we start to get into, you have tiers above that, obviously, which are like national level, powerlifting competitor numbers, and then elite level, and then the greatest of the sport. But beyond that, if you get to a 400 bench, a 500 squat, and a 600 deadlift, or let me backtrack, it's more like a 375-ish bench, 350, 375, a 500 squat, and a 600 deadlift, you are extremely strong. You're not elite strong, but you, my friend, are extremely strong. So guys, I hope this has helped somewhat. If it has, and you have any questions or comments, please leave them below, kids. And if you have any video suggestions for the Green Lantern kids, leave them below, and I'd be happy to answer your questions. If you found this to be helpful, leave it on your favorite website, on Facebook, on that Twitter, on that Tumblr, on that Pinterest, on that whatever, kids. I just want to keep doing this for a while, and I might just do that. And guys, as always, please subscribe to the Bearded Beast of Duloc, kids. The Bearded Beast of Duloc, who wants you to get stronger, kids. Have a great day, guys.